Hey, thank you for stopping. This is whatever shape I think this is. Hey guys, thank you for stopping. I'm here just to promote, considering looking at my channel, fellas. I'm a new channel, about 6 months old now. Learning chords and stuff. I do basic chord theory, basic fundamental music stuff, like how to find your notes and that kind of thing. C major scale and that kind of stuff. Basic stuff for beginners and hopefully newer players. Thank you. I don't know about good at it, but I can get around, guys, and that's what I'm here to promote. Playing guitar. Let's look at the C major scale a minute, guys. If you don't know your major scale, I'm gonna do this on the 8th fret. That's your C note. Like that sounds terrible. Anyway, you can find that same thing up here. C on your third fret, C. Your third string is the D open. And my God. There we go. Just you can find it on your fretboard, and it's important to memorize. Just stuff, basic stuff, guys, very basic. Y'all say I don't even do that a lot. I probably should do it more. But in your A minor, those basic scales now, and understand if you can make an A minor pentatonic scale, or if you know it, wherever you move this root note to, now you're playing that minor pentatonic scale. And those are for the minors. Just basic stuff like that, guys. And I play black and tan. No, I don't know that. I can't do that, but here's what I can do. I'll just play a couple few riffs, guys. I'm not really here to do covers for y'all. I'm here to emphasize learning, making chords. And to that end, I'll show you what I know so y'all at least understand it is a chord progression. Now, somebody asked me to play John Lennon's Imagine yesterday, I think it was, and I didn't know it, so I had to go look it up. And that's a chord progression. Imagine there's no heaven. Imagine it's easy if you try. Do, 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 do. You may say I'm but I'm not the only one. This chord progression, guys, basically these three chords. C, C major 7, and it's got a D 7 in it, and a G, then it's got an E for a chord change. That's just one example of easy chord change or three chord change. Don't be what? What was all this saying? Go to B. B is a B. Love me tender. Love me tender. Love me tender. I'm trying to find the chord for that. Oh, my dreams fulfilled. Lost my time. I don't remember all the chord progression for it. Here's another one though that's Elvis. And say, only fools rush in. I need to obviously study that progression more. But guys, it ain't really. My point is, learn the chords and you can play. That's the basic stuff, you know. C, A minor. Shall I speak? Reveal sin. Looks like I really don't know that. I play a lot of Elvis and stuff, and D and D, G, and A. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, howling all the time. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, howling all the time. Never caught a rabbit in your man on the mind. Basic open chords, guys. Oh, hey guys, yeah, hey look, if you've got a rude comment, go ahead and leave it. Just don't interfere with the others. I'm really not here to impress you fellas. I'm here to encourage you to look at my channel for the chord progression. Please try to be nice to one another if you don't mind. Let me see another one I can think of. How about a Hotel California? What is that? Hotel California, how about that one? To an A, to an E, to a G, to a D, to an E minor, and I use this back to the F sharp. Now, if you made words up to it, which I don't know, I don't even know the whole song. On the dark desert highway to the middle of the night. I don't know the words, but that's chord progression. Learn the chord progression is my point, though. That's one. Here's another one. Easy riff. Tears from Heaven. Or Layla. That's D minor. Pull off on your A string, or double pull off. You want to do the A to a D, then to a B flat, then back to your D minor. Layla. And I have that on my channel. Let me see another one. Another one by Eric Clapton, Tears from Heaven. And I missed that. There goes for the. Let's say. Or I'm living here. Go Away by, no guys, I don't know that. Go Away by whoever that is. Are you, yes, I am in the Philippines right now. I'm from Alabama, fellas. That's why I talk funny. I'm from the South. That Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama. The group of the Alabama band, the one that done this song. I saw the light, I've been baptized by the flame of your touch and the what? Fire in your eyes. That's C at 90 music. Born to love again, I'm a brand new man. 3 chords, that's a 3 chord song. C add 9, G, and a D. Yeah, roll tide. I don't know how they're doing, guys. I mean, fellas, I remember watching Johnny Musso when I was a kid. Some of you guys never heard of him. And Joe Namath, actually, back when they were quarterbacks for Alabama. So I've been Alabama fan longer than I know. But lately, they just, since Saban left, they don't seem to be doing all that great. All right, let me see. I don't want to get no danger stirred up about football. How about this song by George Strait? I know part of it. I can't remember all the chords, how they call it chair. Well, excuse me. I hope that's the chord. Excuse me, but I thank you. Got my chair. No, I don't mind at all if you sit there. Well, it's usually crowded on Friday night. Chord arrangements, fellas. Anyhow, that's just, George Strait. I got everything on my channel, fellas, from George Strait all the way up to, uh, I'm learning this riff. It ain't there yet. What is that? Funky Music White Boy. Or ACDC. What is this one? Thunder, what do you call it? Thunderstruck. Now, guys, I'm pragmatic. Ain't no way in the world I could play Thunderstruck, but I've learned I can show you the chords. And what I do is a pull off because actually you should arpeggiate that. It's a real fast song. I couldn't do it for a minute. So I do pull offs 4/7. They go to 5/8. And work on it till you get your speed up like it should be. Then it's 12. 12, 10, 9 down here that goes back this way. Stuff like that, guys. Basic riffs. So, any questions about a song that you'd like to hear? I try to do a little rock stuff on my channel. Okay, somebody asked me the other day for Tears from Heaven. I don't know if you call that rock. Led Zeppelin. I can show y'all the riff for that if you want to see it. You go to your A. I'm going to do that again because it's 5th fret there, A to your D, and actually you slide it. And when you slide to that fret, you should plant that finger to a D. Like that. All right, thank you for stopping in, fellas. That's, stuff like that I have on my channel. Basic, how to break down songs and play them. Everything from country and western to rock. All right, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate y'all taking the time to come. If you have any questions or requests for a song, I'll try to show you the chord progression if I know it. Guys, the reason I'm doing this is to emphasize learning chords and hopefully get you guys to come to my tutorial channel for basic stuff. This is very basic fundamental stuff, open chords, how to navigate bar chords, a couple of, your chromatic scales, your C scale and your A minor pentatonic and stuff like that. Very foundational stuff. What does that say? Hello from Brazil again. Wow. Hello. Thank you for stopping in. And that's what the channel's about. So I guess I smoke. I quit smoking. And in fact, that's what's the matter with me, guys. I quit about a week and a half ago because the doctor told me I still had a chance to save my old carcass if I quit. I've been very graced by God. I smoked probably more years than you guys been living, and I quit. So I'm cutting off some heavy antibiotics and a regimen of medicine. But no, I don't smoke anymore. And yes, I have, like a freight train. Yeah. Guys, I don't want to turn this to a public health thing, but I feel obligated to do this. I'm not bashing smoking, guys. I smoke, like I said, more than all y'all put together, probably. I mean, I started smoking rabbit grass back on the farm as a kid, and that kind of stuff. I got expelled from school on the football team on the varsity because they caught me in the bathroom. I just have a long smoking career, but. Y'all hear that cough? It's still where the stuff's coming up. And I ain't had a cigarette in a week and a half. Excuse me. So quit, fellas, if you can, while you got a chance. Because once you get to a point, there's a point of no return. It's like walking up to the edge of that cliff and realizing if you take another step forward, ain't no coming back. That's how it is for cigarettes, guys. You get diagnosed with COPD, even the diagnosis itself it's irreversible. All you do from that point is start managing. So please consider slowing down for your own health or stopping if you smoke. And again, okay, that's all the stuff about smoking. Lord knows I love cigarettes. I gave away a carton and my heart's still hurting over that. In fact, I kept them around here, I chew them. We don't have this stuff over here real easy to get. We call it SCO in my country, nicotine patches. I told the doctor, I got to have something. So I found these, luckily, and I'll chew these. And she said, you got to get off these in a few months because they, really, it's just a nicotine dependency, guys. But at least it's not going into my lungs. So, yes. All right. Let's get back to what we were talking about. All right. Yes, he certainly did. And thank you for sharing your message. And I appreciate that. But please try not to spam others for that. I'm very much a Christian myself, but I don't want to get into religion on here. If you want to find a platform to express that on and on, please do so. But thank you for that's a very true statement in my opinion. And that's what, guys, I do too. Like Stairway to Heaven. Now, I was just trying to show y'all that. That ain't something I go around playing every day. I don't play that stuff. I play I Saw the Light and Yo Cheating Heart up here with 3 chords. But when you guys asked me to learn these riffs and these songs, I had to go change my, but here it again, I'll show you Stairway to Heaven. 5th fret, guys. when you change from the D string to your D string on your 6th fret, you should pluck this one and this one together. I'll do it again. Then to a F major 7. Yeah. Practice, guys. That's all it's about. And chord progressions. And that's what I'm here to promote, encouraging you guys to learn. And I hope y'all consider looking at my songs on my channel. I'm trying to gain YouTube watch time because I'm a new channel. I've been at this 6 months and I'm not the greatest one out there. I wouldn't even done this if I'd have even remotely thought about what I was doing. But I'm in it now and I'm about 14 or 1,500 hours toward that 4,000. So if y'all watch my channels, it'll help me get there. Closer to the sun. I don't know that. If you could put the chords down there, I could play a chord progression, guys. And look, there are 2 or 3 elements to a song. We need the chord progression. You need the song, I guess, first of all. Chord progression for the melody and a rhythm. You know, those things are fundamental in a song. A song I don't know, if you guys put the chord progression down there, I probably could play it. But I may not know the rhythm. And I definitely may not know the song. But learn those components to play, guys. If you're a singer, you definitely need the lyrics. If you're a guitar picker, you need the rhythm and the chords, you know, progression. Who is this, guys? Something called 7 Nations. That's some kind of rock riff. I don't know the band that did it, but I heard it and I like it. Like this white boy thing. If you want to learn riff, you got to learn the chords. And I'm working on this one. And this song was by, I think, the Ohio Players. I'm not sure. That was back when I was, 40 years ago, fellas. Otis Redding, yeah, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Left my home in Georgia, left my home in Georgia. Actually, I did that already. I can't remember the chord. That's it. Left, that's it. Left. Now those with bar chords or movable chord, I think you can play it down here in open chords, and I done forgot the chord progression, to be honest with you. Left my home in, what is it? Let's see, well that's a G and this is Georgia. I don't know if that's right. My home in Georgia. What does that have to? What is that, D sharp? Did it? Or A sharp, did it? On Frisco. I don't remember the chord progression down here in open chords, fellas, but. Okay. I don't remember the chord progression, but it's on my channel somewhere. Yeah, I'm back. I had to eat charge my phone again. I figured I'd come back, take another whack at it. All right, thank you for the chords. The chords are G, GB7AC. Okay, let's see. Left my home in Georgia. Here's from Frisco. What is it? B7 to A. Is that A? Yeah. Anyway, fellows, this is my point. Thank you for these examples. It brings this point exactly home. Chord progressions, fellows. Hopefully you'll do better than me and you'll memorize them. But that's what this is about, learning chord progression. And that's what I emphasize on my channel. I break down songs and I try to show you chord progressions that hopefully you'll remember if you want to play them. I'm going to be honest with you, I done forgot a bunch of them. I put them up there, I learn them, and I move on. I don't play a lot of this stuff a lot. But learn your chord progressions, and I hope that you guys that are just here, if you're guitarists, maybe you'll look at my videos for, chords like you would when you go to Ultimate Tab or something, or Chordify, whatever. GB7CA. I got it now, though. Left my home, Georgia, yeah. Georgia. Maybe GB7. Left my home in Georgia. That don't sound right to me. There we go. Georgia. And what's that other one? Headed for the Frisco Bay. Yeah, thank you. And I appreciate the chords. But at least, guys, learn how to play these basic chords that this young man put down here on the thing. If you don't know that, then that's what my channel's for, to help you. Chord, G-E-G-E. G-A-G-E. G-E-G-E. G-E-G-E. And with my home in Georgia on the Frisco Bay, I had nothing to live for. That there B7 just don't sound. Maybe my ear's not picking up. Nothing gonna come my way. Yes, and thank you. Guys, learn the chord progressions. And I hope that you'll consider coming to my channel and learning for a song you want. That's all this is about, to try to get you to look at my channel and maybe, look for a song you want. Another one somebody asked me for earlier was not Tears from Heaven. What is it? If, David gave. And I broke that down on my channel best I knew how to play it, so it's there. Stuff by Journey. When the lights go down in the city, whoa, whoa, whoa. I got that on my channel. Or just a bunch of stuff, guys. Don't Stop Believing. Who did? Up and down the boulevard, shadows dancing in the night. I broke that down. It's on my channel. To make a point, guys, if you learn the chord progressions, then you can play most any genre. Now, I'm country and western, if y'all can't tell it. But that don't mean we can't learn other chord progressions. And that's what I emphasize on my channel, guys. Be open to learning other music. What's up, Dad? Who's that? What's up? How you doing? You're a king and said hi. Nice guitar. Thank you. It's just a pretty guitar. And I use it. Look here, fellas. There's another one over there. There's a Yamaha over there. I got two or three in the other room. Uh, I love guitars. Yeah, well, good luck with that. It is your birthday. Happy birthday. You want me to try? We'll try to sing it. Happy birthday. Let me see what key we want to do. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy what? Birthday to you. That's a sucky thing. Let's try to see. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Boom, boom. There you go. That's about the best I can whoop out now. Uh, anyway, happy birthday, young man. Guys, if you're new here and you're a first timer, please look at my channel and consider subscribing if you hadn't. I do basic stuff, guys. How to make your chords, your cowboy chords, and how to find your notes on the fretboard. You don't have to memorize them all, but I guess what will happen if you start learning, you'll start learning just by repetition where notes are. Like I know A's on my fifth fret without thinking about it. Okay? Now it helps there's a dot there, and it helps like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how Jimi Hendrix did. He counted frets. But and if I know that's an A, then I know that's a G sharp or an A flat, and that's a G. And on your A string, just learn your notes, guys. And after a while, you'll start knowing, and then you'll learn your octave. This. You'll learn where your notes are by repetition. That kind of stuff's what I try to emphasize on the channel. Yeah, what else now? HB's something. Is that a music memory? Yeah, muscle memory is a word. Yeah, guys, these glasses are not. Now my old glasses, I misplaced my other ones, and my eyes are still watering from all these medicines. Yeah, muscle memory, repetition is what it is. And that's what I encourage you guys to do. Now, this probably ain't your typical, play me a cover thing. I'm not here to do that for you fellas. I'm here to emphasize you learning how to do it. Now, I try to do songs if I have to make a point about learning chord progressions, and I'll play them the best I can. But this is for you to learn, and that's what this is about for older players and beginners. You guitarists there, I can't show y'all anything, and I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Let's see, what does that say? Grandpa home, something. Xanax. Yeah. Thank you guys, and good night. Thank you for stopping in. Let me see. I don't know who did this. I think Ohio Players guys, or it's kind of like the same tune as play that funky music, white boy cough. And Ohio players, maybe I'm confusing them, but the riff. We were dancing and singing. But maybe that's play that funky music, white boy. Boom, bam, boom, bam. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, boom. Anyhow, guys, if y'all have a request, put it down there. If I know it, I'll try to play it. In the meantime, I'll do a couple everybody always asks for. Country Roads. That's a chord progression for that. And there's an F one key change, but that's it. And a G7, which is the same thing as a G, with a little twist on it. Or that same chord progression. Some guy named Ed Sheeran did this thing called Perfect. Same chords as Country Roads. I found love, oh perfect love. Gonna give you all, oh no. Same chord progression, fellas. That's my point. Learn these chord progressions that you can play. I'm going to go ahead and talk about. I'm going to talk about triads a minute, if you don't mind, guys, since you're here. For beginners, here's a super easy way to find your chords on your all your chords, your major and your minors, on the bottom three strings. Let me see what that says. A, R, wherever you. I'm having trouble reading this, but anyhow. I don't have super chat yet, fellas. I'm working on getting them. I found out I'm eligible to do this buy me a coffee thing. So I'm going to put something up there, buy me some guitar strings, because everybody always talks about my strings need changing. Strings are hard to get down here, but no, I don't have super chats and stuff like that yet, guys. Thank you anyway. Now, let me see. Here's an old song from that's got a Mississippi vibe to it called Billy Joe McAllister. That's nothing but a C major, a C7 slid up to the fifth fret. I go, and it gives you that Mississippi kind of thing. That muddy blues, muddy water kind of sound. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You hang around. Maybe after a while, that'll happen. Guys, I'm going to tell you my ultimate goal on YouTube is to get a sponsor for guitars. You know, I buy them just like y'all do. But a lot of, when you get monetized, a lot of times, the companies will send you guitars to play. Look at my LG 800 here from wherever. That's what I hope to do. I hope to get them to, get well enough or enough reach to get some guitars. That's really all this is about. I don't really think I'm ever going to be good enough to get no money. But anyhow, can you do House of the... Sure, everybody can do House of the Rising Sun. You want to sit here? No? House of the Rising Sun. That's one of the first songs we learned. Now, y'all can't see my picking hand because, the camera's sitting up like this. But A minor, C, D, F, back to the A minor, to an E or the E7 or the E7. Yes. All right. You want me to sing it? Oh my God, you're going to torture my dogs over here with that. I don't know if I can. Listen. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been a run, been a poor boy. I know, there you go. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Fellas, that's my one. You're welcome. My needs to be paid, something. Anyway, guys, thank you. And please understand, fellas, I'm not here to perform for y'all. I'm here to promote you guys play it. And I understand everybody tunes in these things may not be interested in music and likes covers, some. That's okay too. I got 600 videos, fellas. I wish y'all watch them on my channel. That's where YouTube pays me in terms of watch time. 4,000 hours is a lot of hours to get on YouTube.
Okay.
That's all right. Play the happy birthday song again. Can you play Country Roads? Yes, I can. And guys, the chords for Country Roads are G, E minor, D and C, and maybe F. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Those are the chords. Now, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let's say happy birthday. I got to find the key for it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. And now that's a very C, F, and G7. And you can add all kind of chords to make that as pretty as you want, elaborate. But basic, 3 chords, guys. That's the name of my channel, 3-Chord Country. I'll do another one for you guys that somebody asked me for. I didn't know the lyrics or the chords when they asked me. Imagine by John Lennon. Imagine there's no heaven. Imagine if you can. That's basically three chords, guys. C, and when you lift your finger off your C, it comes to C major 7 and then an F. And it's got some other chords. It's got a D minor, and it's got a G, and it's got an E, and an E7. Thank you. Yeah. Guys, my point is learn chord progression. And I hope that y'all will look at my channel and maybe consider subscribing if you hadn't. What does that say? Yeah, I reckon I do got a country voice. So when I sing rock and roll, it kind of got a twang to it. Josh, playing the piano. Josh, let me show y'all now. When I seen the word Josh, I thought about Josh Turner. Come on, baby, turn the lights down low. Put some music on soft. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Now I'm playing that in C at G7 and F. You could play it G, I think. Come on, baby, turn the. Let's see. Come on, baby, turn the lights down low. Put some music on soft. Hope you understand. Now, that's the Josh Turner I know. I know there's also another Josh Turner that's in Britain or England or somewhere. Amazing guitarist. All right. Now, any other, let me see if I can think of any others to do for y'all. Dust in the Wind, guys. If you're a beginner guitarist, this is one you probably should learn. It helps you do that. I call it picking, but I think guitar teachers call it arpeggiating. And that's really basically two chords, C and A minor. If you take your finger off, it's A sus2 or something right there. But that's a fairly easy beginner song to start learning and learning how to, if you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts would tell. That just came through my mind from hearing that. But Dust in the Wind. Do, 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 do. What did that say? I really don't know. More often on, but all my life, mostly. I really ought to do a lot better, to be honest about it. Guys, if y'all have any other requests, put them down there or questions about music. I'll try to play the song or try to answer your question. If you want to learn anything about how to, find all your major and minor keys, that's a big thing. Uncle something, Uncle Joe, you go, whatever. anything you want to know, I'll try to answer for you. Now that little chord progression right there, that's a movable shape. Your F is now G. And it gives a little, it's almost the same, but a little different voice when you play it like that. Ben E. King, Stand By Me. When the nights get long, I don't remember the words. Only thing you see, yeah. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Till as long as you stand by me, darling, darling. That's a C, A minor, F, and G. You take that same C, A minor, F, and G, and just play a different tune to it, and different tone. Or Amarillo by morning, on my way to San Antonio. Only thing that I got, just what I got on. Ain't got a dime, what I got is mine. Praise for the Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Same chord progression. Are y'all understanding or getting a picture of what's going on here with these chord progressions, fella? A lot of these things, you could play a lot of songs with just 3 or 4 chords, fella. And that's what I'm trying to emphasize. Now, that made me think about this. Roy Orbison. Pretty Woman Riff. And I actually broke that one down on my channel. I'm from Alabama. That's where I'm from. I'm in the Philippines, but I'm from Alabama, guys. Y'all can't tell how funny I talk, but yeah. Play Sonic Youth. I don't know Sonic Youth. Let me see. Well, poor girl wants to marry, rich girl wants to flirt. I think it's a poor man. Poor man goes, rich man goes to college. Poor man goes to work. I ain't asking nobody for nothing to do. I can't get it on my own. You don't like the way I'm living. Then leave this long hair country. Well, no hair in my case. Kinda like an old blue tick town, lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, or you can do this. Pow, 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 pow. I think that's Charlie Daniels, I'm not sure. Thank you. It's pretty good for a $100 guitar. I like it. I mean, it's a cheap, I don't think any of it's solid. I think it's probably laminated, but it's nice. It plays good. It's got even, I mean, it's got a lot of detail on it for $100. It's got some inlay here on your keyboard. Makes it easier to fret, and I like it. All right. Any questions about? Any questions about anything like, or you have a request? I can give it a whack. I don't know if I know it. All right. How about how about Pride and Joy by Stevie Ray Vaughan? Now, when you play that song, but he tunes his guitar down a half step for that, and that changes the whole tone of the guitar. But Pride and Joy, that's a Stevie Ray Vaughan thing, and that's basically a 12-bar blues shuffle, but they call it Texas. And there's this little thing, like I said. That kind of thing. No, I'll tell you what I'm learning about jazz, though, guys. Jazz is a whole nother monster. I'll tell you why, because jazz really requires you to know all these add nine chords, all these diminished chords, and some other things. I was watching a little short here on YouTube about jazz, though. Take for example, a C7. Or let's do a C sharp 7. If you learn how to make all your chords like your third and moving, move, if you know that if you can take this finger here, I'll just do a basic. The bottom line is I cannot play jazz, but there's a theory called encapsulation that is very, very interesting concerning jazz. That is where you make a chord, whatever your chord is, and you play all the chords in in that key using the various modes. Like if I was to take a C, guys, now I can't really do this, but if I move my third, this is my third, you got a root third and a fifth, and actually my G is my fifth, and it's open, but if I take this finger here, and move it, what makes a chord major and minor? No, it's very interesting theory. But his theory is that if you learn all the chords in, say, one chord, learn all the minors and add nines and whatever else is all in it, and there's a password, then you can play around that chord with other notes right in here. And no, I can't play jazz. It's beyond my skill level. Soprano. Uncle's usually from soprano. I don't know. Well, Lily's finest time of year, lots of sunshine, and lay back. It's home, but it ain't mine. LA's fine, but it ain't da da da. Neil Diamond, guys, or Sweet Caroline. Uh, any requests for any songs, fellas? Because I can't tell if there's nobody there or I'm uh, talking to myself. If you have any questions or comments, please ask them. And I would ask you to like or don't like the video. Either one's okay with me. Just do something so that the algorithm will know you guys are interacting with me. Let me see. Now I'm gonna play this a little bit, and I don't even know what it is. I like it. I don't know what that is, but I'm trying to figure some other chords to go with it. I just play that. I ain't even really sure what that chord is. I think it's a B something. I don't know. Yeah, that it is. That particular song really is. But I know there's some more chords to go with it. If I ever figure it out, I might do that. I mean, I might. That's actually something I came up with. I just don't know all the chords in that progression because it requires advanced chord knowledge. Oh dear God. Oh my Lord. Y'all hard up, handsome fellows where you come from, I reckon. Lord have mercy. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Guys, if y'all have any questions or song requests, put it down there, and I'll try my best to do it for you, if I can. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive pickup trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Cowboys like smoky old barroom and clear mountain morning. They're never at home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Ain't it funny how time slips away? I don't know the chords for that, but I could probably play it. Here's one I do by Willie. Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it go. Lay it soft against my skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. Walk down here to DT and A minor. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. That's one of them. That's another one. Maybe I didn't hold you. quite as often as I should have. Always on my mind, and that's actually my law. Chaco, hush. There, hush. Uh, Chaco, would you hush? Huh? All right now, thank you. I guess not. That's my channel mascot, fellas. I'm sorry barking, but he got a mind of his own. Yeah, and again, thank you for asking for funny how time slips away, but I don't know the chords to it. Ain't it funny how time slips away? I can do some Chris Dawson stuff for you. I don't know if any of you guys remember this one. I have seen the morning burning golden on the mountain in the sky. Aching with the feeling of the freedom of an eagle when she flies. Now I don't know the answer to the easy way she opens every door. My mind, loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. That's 3 chords too, guys. Thank you. Yeah, that mascot, we have to keep him on the chain because he'll get hurt. He thinks he's a bulldog. Ain't nobody told him he's a little old shrimp. But he barks like a fool. He thinks he's a bulldog. So we have to keep him on a little chain to keep him from getting hurt. These dogs around here chew him up for chew him up for a snack. Anyway, thank you. Willie Nelson, another one. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the throne. Another Spanish angel to take another angel home. I did that on my channel. I broke down. I think it's D, E, A, and it may be a B in that progression. Electric guitar is cool, man. I like them. I just don't like hauling all the electronics around with them, you know. In fact, I gave Ibanez electric guitar away before I left the States with a nice little old Bose speaker and what is that? A little mixing board. Now, I got to tell you a story about the mixing board. It didn't belong to me, but I told the guy I'm leaving and come get it. He didn't come get it, so I gave it away to another fellow. So he got him about $500 setup on just a mixing board. Because I didn't want to haul it over here, on the airplane, fellas. It was hard enough getting one guitar over here. It really was. If you think about flying internationally, I'm scared to haul these, on the plane locally, but I'm going to because this one ain't but $100, and if they break it, it'll hurt my heart, but it won't break my budget. Yeah. So anyhow, fellas, that's that kind of stuff. Now, what we need to be doing? We got to be doing something. Let's talk about basic exercises for beginners a minute to help this thing right here. I don't know what they call it. I think it's a spider walk, and you're supposed to actually keep your fingers as close as you can to this thing. Do this thing. Y'all can hear I can barely play. I'm picking with my thumb over here. And I made this exercise, guys, just basic exercise to help you. Now, I've heard some people put a rubber band around their fingers and that helps them develop strength because when they pull off, and it keeps the fingers close to the fretboard, but it develops strength when they have to pull off. Stuff like that, fellas. Any questions or comments? Anyhow, fellas, he's riffed about something. I really don't know what. Oh, let me see. Johnny Cash. Taste, love is sweet, heart, like ours need. The best for you got the child. Oh, the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Guys, y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see this. He will not stop. Choco, what is it? What is it? Here, play with this. Look, here. Okay, Choco, yeah, play with it. Get down, push it, get down. All right, relax. There's a dog out there. See this dog in that? He's barking at that dog. He won't quit. If we don't keep him chained, he'll get hurt because he really thinks he's bad. Anyway. Guys, if any of you guys are here, I'm not sure because I don't know if the internet's laggy or not. Please put a comment down there for me so I know that you're here. Ask a question. Please like or not like. Either one of them's okay. Just do one of them for me if you don't mind. That would help the algorithm show some kind of interaction with me. Hi, thank you for tuning in. This other one just went up on the couch here. I'm here promoting Basic Guitar Tutorial Channel. And guys, yeah, somebody asked me about this guitar. Y'all see that? Still got the price sticker on it. I think it was about $100 US. But they did a lot of work on it. I mean, it's a very beautiful finish. Got little inlays on the fretboard. And got little birds up there for the 12th fret. I like that. And I haven't had it set. I haven't put an Allen wrench on it, nothing. We don't have what y'all call luthiers down here in this area. Real hard to get a good set on a guitar. You have to get you an Allen wrench and go twist and hope you know what you're doing. Yeah, Star, yeah. If you guys like Chuck Berry, I can show y'all the lick for what is Johnny Be Good. That kind of stuff. That's the stuff I do on my channel, fellas. Break down basic songs. Now, Chuck Berry, for those of you that might be interested in it, or if you like rock and roll, you need to learn how to play Chuck Berry's Johnny Be Good, because that is a fundamental riff for guitar players. Eric Clapton, very much influenced by Chuck Berry, fella. Eric Clapton. I don't know if that note's tuned or not. Close enough for government work, but Chuck Berry, guys, it's either the A to the B flat or the A sharp off the G string. And the ain't nobody cared about Eric Clapton. He's British and an angry one to boot. I don't know what he's angry about other than the fact, yeah, he lost his son in a tragic way. But yeah, Eric Clapton, but Chuck Berry was very much influenced, or Eric Clapton was very much influenced by Chuck Berry's playing. And the Beatles, when they come over here, they were influenced by the blues, Muddy Waters and that kind of bunch. That's who influenced them. So guys, all kind of music, whether you like the genre or not, whether it's classical, blues, rock and roll, or jazz, they all have one common element. They're universal in bringing some kind of relief to or comfort to those that play it and listen to it. Frank Sinatra, here's one. Bing, bam, boom, start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Wanna be a part of it. Now I'm learning that because somebody asked for it. But it has nothing. I normally wouldn't play Frank Sinatra, just like I normally wouldn't play Eric Clapton. I play country. But music is music across all genres, and that's what I encourage, guys. Anyhow, let me see. That's a basic 12-bar blues shuffle. All this music by what? Chuck Berry, Eric Clapton, and a lot of your famous artists that you like come out of this 12-bar blues thing because that's a. And even Buddy, what is it? Peggy's, what is it? I'm trying to think of the name of the song. There's several of them. That's it. Well, don't tell my heart, my achy breaking heart. Just don't think you'd understand. If you tell my heart, that's what, Billy Ray Cyrus, an old country song. It comes out of the 12-bar blues. You can tell your mom he moved to Arkansas. Never really liked him anyway, or he ain't like me or whatever. That's one. All right, here we go. Out in the country, past the city line, there's a honky tonk. The girls are fine. Get up, turn up, get down, turn around, boo, scoo, boo, yeah. Here we go, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go, boo, scoo. Out of the 12-bar blues shuffle. I don't know any of Nirvana's stuff. I've been listening to them lately. I don't know their stuff because I'm not big on rock. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just not big on it. I do play some of it to make hopefully to reach you guys on my channel, to younger folks. I try to bridge all the genres. The ZZ Top, Short Dress Man. Girls really go crazy about a short dress man. Bam, 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 yeah. ZZ Top, yes. They play that out of that 12-bar blues thing too, with their own little twist to it. Stevie Ray Vaughan. He's out of the 12-bar blues thing. With a little western swing. Out of the 12-bar blues box, guys. So blues has a tremendous influence on our music. And some of these artists have super tremendous influences on other artists. And I actually seen a few videos with Clapton and Chuck Berry. I mean, they were just in awe of Chuck Berry because they couldn't really tell him anything. Chuck Berry is pretty much considered the father of rock and roll. You know, so if you're in the rock and roll dude, well, you gotta give, Chuck Berry's the man. So, and today, guys, how many years ago was that? 58, I think it was, they released that. What is this, 2026? And that song is still, you still hear it all over the internet. Still popular. I like ZZ Top. But guys, I'm here to promote music and music theory and music enjoyment. If you read my little bio up there, it's pretty short. It says music enjoyment, basic, fundamental, basic music theory. Not Berkeley stuff, basic stuff that you got to know, or maybe not necessarily got to, but it would help to know it. Wow, Northern Ireland. Top of the morning there, or evening to you there, lads, whichever one it is. I'm trying to think of an Irish song now. Closest I can get to Ireland is Wales with Tom Jones. That's it. Well, she always knows her place. She's got style, she's got grace. She's a winner. I done forgot the chorus. Well, she's a lady. Whoa, she's talking about my little lady. Well, she never asked for too much, and I don't want to abuse her. And guys, I'm embarrassed to say this, but that was my first tutorial I ever put up. And I done forgot the chords to it. She's a lady. It's very basic 3-chord thing. And with a little power chord run. But she always knows it. Well, she always knows a place. She's got style, she's got grace. She's a winner. Knows me through and through, and she knows just what to do. Now, crazy. Talking about my... I done forgot it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ireland. No, I messed the chord progression up. I know it because I can hear it. But it's really 3 chords, guys. I think it's E minor, A, and you can play the bare bones of it with that B minor. Beautiful, a beautiful piece. So that's for you from Ireland there because, well, Wales is, I don't know, I think it's part of London, England, but probably pretty close to Ireland too, if I ain't mistaken. Far across the blue water is an old German dollar by the banks of the old river Rhine. Now we done gone to Germany. Fräulein, Fräulein, my pretty Fräulein. I really don't know any Irish songs. I'm sorry about that. I just got something on my feed about Ivan somebody over there, Dorf or something. 5 Irish ballads. I'm gonna have to look at it, so maybe I can learn one for you. Yeah, is it from Cowboy Chords? Yeah, that's all that is. Them Cowboy Chords, guys. That's it. I have seen the morning burning golden, and y'all can't see that, but that's another cowboy chord. The mountain in the skies, and if you can put the G over the C, it gives a different tone. If you can't, you can play it in C. Aching with a feeling, the freedom of an eagle when she flies. What does that say down there? Yeah. No, I had to come back and do it again. Thank you. No, I'm not still live, guys. I had to take a break. Internet went out, my phone died down. Yeah. Yeehaw. Yeah. Let me see. What is it? I don't know all the chords of that. Funky music, white boy. But that's out of the A minor pentatonic also. What? You, a nice spell. It depends on when you catch me, but thank you. You know, I'm pretty sure we all got our other sides. I try to keep this one out front most of the time, though, if I can. Yeah, but thank you for that. I appreciate it. Fellas, what I'm here to do, hopefully, is promote my channel, and hope you guys will come watch it. I've got like 600 something videos up there, different songs. Some of my stuff I did, I don't promote it, but if I put it on my channel, you want to listen to it, you can. Last one I did that I wrote is called Becky Sue. I think it's the last video on my channel. I don't think I've uploaded anything yet this week. But everything from country and western, the 1950s, all the way to now, rock and roll. Everything, guys. I mean, I got a variety of every genre of music other than jazz, because I'm not a jazz player. So y'all don't burn me on that. I'm not a jazz player. I wish I could. Anyhow, y'all, I hope y'all consider looking at the channel, and if you hadn't subscribed, maybe you'll consider it. If you have any questions about anything related to music, I wish you'd ask it. And while you guys are here, look, there are probably some guitarists that are watching this. So, yeah, I mean, really good guitarists. So y'all ask them, ask questions, and you might get answers if you are interested in learning stuff about music, guys. Like how to break down triads. I'm gonna tell you right now, I know theory of an inverted triad. I know the theory, but I don't know how to go up here and do the inversions in one particular key. That leads into jazz and this other stuff, where you start using inversions and that kind of thing. So, but that's what this is about, to try and learn a little bit. Can you go over the A minor pentatonic? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's real easy, guys. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Choco Hush. A minor pentatonic, fellas. 5/8. I'll try to do it with one finger so you see it. 5/7, 5/7, 5/7, 5/8. Now I'll do that again because I realize it might be. The bottom two strings down here, 5, your number 1 E. That still confuses me. I think a down there is down there, but that's your first string. Five, 8 on your big thick string. 5/7 on your A string. 5/7 on your D string. 5/7 on your G string. Then on your B. I can't even mash it. My God. That's the pentatonic. Now what does that mean? Let's talk about the A minor pentatonic. A sharp, B. So I'm going actually A, C. Penta means 5, guys, so it's 5 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's 5 notes. We're leaving off the A sharp here out of this, and the B. So penta means 5. That's where you get this thing about pentatonic. That's the major A minor pentatonic, not major. That's the important A minor pentatonic. And what you'll notice about this A, guys, guess what this note is? This is the C. So now we've got the A minor and the C. They're all in the same little family there. They're joined together. And I would suggest trying to learn this pattern. Now, you're not going to sound musical, and it's okay. But after you get around fooling with it a while, you'll start learning how to make licks out of it. That right there, the funky music white boys out of the A minor pentatonic. Eric Clapton, blues, Chuck Berry's, what is it? Johnny B. Good. Now you can play it, true, when he plays it out of B or A flat, A sharp, but he actually goes back down to A. This pentatonic shape, guys, this one shape, you can play it all over the fretboard. Now, if that's an A and I know this, now if I go down here one note, that's an what? G sharp. So that's my G. Now if I go do the same pattern, I've got the G minor pentatonic. So that one shape will give you all your your minor pentatonics all over the board. Now the majors are a whole another thing. And I hope I answered your question. I didn't mean to ramble too much. Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, can you see it? I didn't even hear it. I got busy listening to my stuff. Chaco, where are you at? Huh? Huh? Here. Get this. Get that. That's the channel mascot. He thinks he's a bulldog. Okay. Now there's another one under the couch over here y'all don't see because every time I go out and come in, she runs under the couch. So there's a dog you heard. Sorry about the dogs. Yeah. I hope that I explained a little bit about the A minor pentatonic. Guys, you got to learn it. And you can study this the rest of your life and never learn it, really. You can always keep learning it. I will show y'all another couple of things about the A minor pentatonic, though, while you're here, if you want to know. When you get this down, when you feel like you're okay with that, or you say, I want to play some more notes, well, a way to easily navigate the fretboard from this 5th fret to starting on the 2nd fret, and you slide, and on your G string, you slide to your 9th fret, wherever that's at. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you are in your A sharp, B. As far as you can go up your neck, let me see. All right, again, 2. From your 2, your 2, 4, you're on your A and your D. And then you can slide into your pentatonic on the 5th fret. So that gives you at least then from your G again, 9th fret. And I got to count 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. And basically what you've done was just that little pattern, and I think that's the B, somewhere they call it BB box. From here to here, you've got most of the and you know, you got most of the frets. You've covered a lot of ground on the fretboard with just those little 2 places. Okay, the major pentatonic. The major pentatonic, guys, is nothing more than there's a formula for this, and I haven't got it down. I'm gonna tell you, you move 3 frets back, and then you play it backwards. But I'll tell you a little formula that I do know for this, for those of you that are curious about the major pentatonics. There's a little trick you can use using the 1, 4, 5. That's your major keys, okay? That's your 1, 4, 5 in any major key. So if I now this is mostly about making notes and finding your notes. If that's a 1, that's a 4, and actually that's a what? E, F, F sharp. I'm playing G's right here. If we go to G and do this, G, what's the 1, 4, 5 in G? G, C, and D. That is your major keys in the 1, 4, 5. Now, if you want to know the minor, you go here 2, 3, and 6, like this. And then you do your minor shade. And on the second string, of course, it's going to, I can't hardly. There's a lot to it, guys. But the major and the minor pentatonic, they're not that far apart. I use the C major diatonic scale to navigate around. I'm learning all the major pentatonics. I don't really know them because I don't play them. I just stop with this shape 1 on the A minor pentatonic, and I know if I move that around, then I'm into any key. I got the A minor and whatever its relative key is over there. All right, I hope I did enough. Do you remember me? And I'm sorry, I can't rightly say I do. Don't hold that against me. It's hard for me to remember yesterday sometimes, though. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. And guys, if any of y'all there that do know any more about the major pentatonic scale, y'all just, like if I wanted to start on C, where's C? Your 8th fret. If you use shape 1, guys, it's just the opposite of it. What I'm ending up on C note over here now. And there's your other C note. 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. So you got 3 C's in there. But that's the best I can tell you about the major pentatonic. I need to do more research before I go spatting about it, how to exactly find it again. But I do know that the A minor pentatonic and every other scale you want to find is off this finger. It's nothing more than moving your finger down 3 frets to the direction from where this finger was. 1, 2, 3. Now I play that, that should be the G major. Hopefully that's the G major. I hope. Now I'm not saying that for gospel, but that's what I believe. Now, any other questions? Y'all don't make them too hard. What is G? I don't know what that means. Minor pentatonic. What about the minor pentatonic again? That's the G minor pentatonic. Yeah, it may be. Using that shape 1. And the same with the E minor, guys. I'm trying to learn the E minor. I'm still learning the minors. And I think on that, 5, 7. I don't know all those. The one I basically know for granted is the A minor pentatonic and how to find your chromatic scale, like C, D, F, G, all your notes. But yeah, that requires more study on my part too. But thank you for asking. Anybody else got any comments on this major pentatonic? Maybe y'all could help us out right here while you're here. Yeah, because that was G minor. Yeah, because I started on G. I moved here to G sharp. And it also covers this thing called modes. Just simply by moving this around this shape. A sharp, what is that? A sharp? All right, what does that say? Yeah, the diagrams, guys, and the things I come to realize about a lot of them, if you'll see a lot of these on the tabs, I mean, when you watch videos, a lot of times they look inverted, or when you see a chord diagram, it will look like when you would make a D, the D will look cattywampus to the left, and I don't know, a lot of that has to do with the camera, but yeah. Uh, I'm following I'm following teachers right now that are qualified in music theory, and I'm trying to learn all this stuff about, where your major, where your major pentatonic is. But I know where a major chord is, and I know how to find a major note. And the di means 5. I know that. And when you add the other notes in there, your diatonic scale, you got all your notes. Let's go to C, and I'll show you that. Where's C on here? Is that C? A sharp, B, C. That right there. I can't. It's hard for me to get up here now. For me, there is no. I keep forgetting, and that's not C. And you can carry it down. And on your B though, you have to compensate and move up. Just basic stuff, guys. I hope this is enough to get your curiosity so you will go learn, and maybe y'all can come back and show me. Open fret and 12th fret. Show the A note. Sure. Between the open and the 12th fret. Guys, yeah, you can find your notes real easy. There's a little pattern they repeat. Look, we know that, first of all, on open position, what? Our second string's an A, yes? Well, if you take this same principle, now I know that's an A. So we got A there and A there, and you can do this right here and move down one. Now you got another A. Using that little, you got an octave of this A. And you can take it down further, and then I'm not sure where it's at on the B string. Now I'm up to the, what, 9th, the 10th, 12th, 11th, 10th. I'm up to the 10th. So you just follow this pattern, guys, identifying your strings as far as you can go. But the main thing, everything from here on the 12th over just repeats. But if you know your little formula, guys, this is a half step, that's a whole step. You can, whatever your note is, you can find it. And that's the best I can do for you. I'm proud to be an American. Tomorrow all things are gone, I've worked for all my life. I forgot the chords. Proud I'd gladly start all over my children and my I forgot the chords, but I did a video on it. I think it's D, G, E minor, maybe F. There it is, maybe F sharp minor. If tomorrow all the things are gone, I've worked for all my life. That ain't it. Gladly start all over with my children and my wife. I don't remember the chords. I'm trying to read this, guys. My eyes are running. Let me pull this up here. I'm having trouble reading. Excuse me a minute. All right. By remembering the location, yeah, that's right. You can locate the scales. By remembering the location of the octaves is how you can locate the scales. Yes. Thank you. Do you have blonde hair originally? Yeah. Originally. Yeah. What they call dirty blonde or something. I don't remember what it was. Something. It's been so long ago, I don't remember. Yeah, fellas, and I appreciate you guys staying here, and I hope that you learned something, and I hope that being here has been some kind of helpful to you. That's what I want to do. I want to promote music theory. Uh, and what I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. I mean, I don't know it, I don't know it. But I'm learning. You know, I should have probably learned this stuff 100 years ago, or at least 30. Uh, I'll show y'all beginners a real easy way to find your major and your minor chords all over the neck with one finger, and at the most two. One finger. That's the F minor. Moving down is the F sharp minor. And I'm just doing those bottom three strings. Now, interesting little thing about this shape, if you move it up there, now you play the A major. But anyway, that's the F sharp minor, G minor, C sharp minor, A sharp minor, B minor, what? C minor, there's no half step. There are no whole steps between B and C. C sharp minor, D, E minor. One finger. Now, your majors, that's two fingers that make you a little what they call a triad. Like that. That's also a D minor 11, I believe, guys. But in this case, it's an F. It's the same as an F. F sharp G. Let's take the G right here. That's your open G. There's that G there. Let's take a G minor. All right. Now let's do our G minor. How would you do it? I would do it like this. I try to grab a double stop on both these strings. By learning that little one shape, fellas, and this little two finger thing, you can easily learn all your chords, major and minor. Yeah. Does that make any sense or not, fellas? Y'all let me know. If it don't, I mean, I'm wasting your time. Any other questions? I don't know. Here's a little Neil Diamond thing, 3-chord song. Sweet Caroline, 3 chords. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if anybody's on here, if I just, let me see what it says. Well, it says there's 4 of y'all on here. Guys, y'all got any questions, y'all please ask them. I'm really, really here to try to hopefully help you guys learn stuff. And maybe learn something myself. It could not be the G string. Thank you. You got a good ear. Let me see. All right. Hit the wrong. Oh my God! I done screwed up my guitar. It's up there. It's about as close as I can get it, I think. And this thing here, guys, is a good way to do this if you got a touch and you can get it. That sounds sharp to me. That sounds flat. That's about as close as I can get it. Now that one's flat because I moved it accidentally earlier. Usually, guys, I use a tuner app on my phone. I don't try to tune by ear. Now this B string I expect to be flat because I just replaced it. It probably ain't stretched out totally. Thank you for whoever there. That's probably the closest I can get it for government work. What? Yeah, yo, bro. See, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. What? Are you high or am I high? No, the G string is not tuned. No, fellas. Any other questions about other not am I high? I hope you're referring to the note. Nope. All right. Let's see. That's terrible. Double. Dip down. Oh yeah, double drop D. Yeah, guys. A lot of songs you play with double, a drop D and double drop D tuning. I don't do that a lot, but I'll tell you how to do it if you want to know. You tune your E string to your D here, and if you want to, you can tune this E string up here down. Actually, you need to if you're playing in double drop D, and it's real easy. I'll try to show y'all just assuming my guitar is tuned, okay? I'm not sure that's accurate by my ear, but you would do the same on the bottom for double drop D. And when you do that, you're setting yourself up where you can play Blackwater. Let's see. Where's my D at? And you would. Is there any other string on the double drop D that I need to change? I believe that's it, just the D's. Pre-bird now. I don't know the chords for pre-bird. I use E, and that's terrible. That's definitely not it. But I'll show you what I know of Blackwater. There goes to A7. And you got to get the tempo right. And that sounds terrible, guys. I ain't sure my guitar's tuned correctly. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is a little lesson in drop D tuning. I don't even know if I can get my guitar back up to standard tuning now without a app. That's close. It's probably flat. I really don't. I'm afraid I'll bust my string. I don't want to fool with this. I'm gonna grab another guitar that might be tuned. I got a Yamaha over there. I might pull out in a minute. You know, hang on. That's probably still flat. That's how I tune by ear, guys, and it's not reliable. So I would encourage you to use a tuning app if you have one. That's close as I can get for government work. Any questions or comments, fellas? Do a one chord, like open G, Red Rooster or something. You talking about open G tuning? Yeah, guys. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, they play in open G tuning, and open G tuning. I think you have to change this to. You actually don't even need that. I think the bottom string goes to the D, and then you turn your A string up here to a G, and I think that's open G tuning. Yes. Yeah, you can play all kinds of stuff like Brown Sugar, and then you can play Honky Tonk. Well, I met her in a barroom down in Memphis, and you can do it like this. Play it in open G. and a lot of Keith Richards songs are done in, or the Rolling songs, I don't know who to attribute them to, or open G. Most, in fact, all his music. I can't think of a song they do that's not in open G tuning. And they've got several brown sugar and two or three others. Uh, yeah, so open G tuning, guys, you might want to do that. And just to clear up this, if there's any confusion, drop D tuning is when you drop one of your strings to a D. Double drop D is when both your E strings are dropped. That's called double drop D tuning. Any questions or comments, fellas? Nope. Thank you. I don't know. You bang, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but yeah, I bang. Mostly bang on the chords. Yeah, guys, I'm really not a finger picker. I usually use rhythm, and I do bang on the chord, probably heavy handed. And I hope bang is kind of like sick, one of them terms. I don't know. My E string's still off. I probably should never try that double D, drop D stuff. That's better. I used to know how to play Deliverance, I done forgot it. But that's basically the chord thing. What is it? Yeah, that's open up. When Stevie Ray Vaughan does Pride and Joy, he drops the tuning down half a step. And that's how he gets that sound he gets. But when you play it standard tune, it don't really quite sound the same. 16 tons. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? You load 6. Let me see if I can find a key. You load 16 tons. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, I can't go. I don't know. Oh, my soul, company. I'm not sure of the chorus for that. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Peter, don't you call me, I can't go. Oh, my soul to the company store. I really don't remember the key. I've just transposed it to this one, but I think it's an E, maybe a B7 and an RB. I don't remember the progression. But yeah, you load 16 tons, what do you get? Here's another day old. I watched Tennessee Ernie Ford do that. He got this thing. 16 tons, what do you get? Yeah, a lot of that older music, guys. Well, I know you loved him a long time ago. Even now in my arms, you still want him, I know. Darling, just once, let yesterday go. Find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight, love me tonight. Don't close your eyes. Baby, I've been a fool, holding on all this time. Yeah, on and on. Pretty song. Guys, if y'all have any requests, put them down there. If I know the chord progression, I'll try to play it for you. If not, I'm going to try to promote my channel again. Guys, what I'm here to do is promote a basic guitar tutorial channel where I break down songs, and you know, a lot of songs y'all ask for here are up there, like Country Roads. Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Basic chords, guys. G, A minor, D, and C. What I do here is I encourage you guys to learn chord progressions. I'm not really here to do covers for y'all, because I ain't good enough to do a lot of covers. But I can show you basic chords and stuff, and that's what my channel's about, learning basic stuff. So if you have any questions, please ask. Orange, George Jones. Okay. Is that George Jones? Just because I asked a friend about it, and just because I called your name somewhere, and just because I often think about you, she thinks I still care. I don't remember all the lyrics to it. In fact, I probably screwed up the first part. But yeah, I got that on my channel. I've got this one by George Jones. He said, I'll love you till I die. Know if you'll forget the time. And the years went rolling by. Down Fitch supervised me. Days of 1960, he had underlined his red every single line of love, on and on ago. He stopped loving her today. Place to breathe on his soul. Depends on what key you play it in, guys. And I don't know Master of Puppets, but thank you for asking. And George did another one. What was it? Step right up, down and out, come on in. You want to take the grand tour of an empty house, you still be my home. Over there, down sits a chair where she used to bring my papers, sit down on my knee, whisper, oh, I love you. Yonder lies the nursery, oh, she left me without mercy, taking everything or something. I thought I do the baby boy, all that tear jerking stuff. Yeah, it is. I'm your man. I want to be. I'm not sure I know that. I'm sorry, your man. I know a song by Josh Turner has got something in it to do with your man. Come on, baby, turn the lights down low. Put some music on soul. We ain't got nowhere to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite strong. Can't believe how much it turned me on just to be your man. That's the only one I know about your man. I don't know. It's a Shaper. It actually I bought it down in the Philippines. It's a really cheap guitar, guys. I paid $100 for it. Got beautiful work on it though for such a price. Look at the inlay work and look at the back. I still got the barcode sticker on it. I hadn't taken it off. Can you play? Oh, we ain't got no town here, fellas. This is a jungle. I don't know that one. I'm sorry. I'm striking out with you here. Thank you for asking. I don't know it. Guys, I'm like y'all. There's a lot of songs I don't know. I go, learn tabs for if I want to try to play it. The ones I do here are generally ones that you guys I've learned recently or you guys are asked for, and I learn them, or, from memory. But I'm just like y'all. A lot of these songs I don't know. But thank you for asking for that. But if you know the chord progression for it, you can put it down here, and I can play the chord progression. And that's what I'm here to emphasize, guys, playing chords, learning your chords, hopefully, basic chords, cowboy chords. These cowboy chords will get you way over further than you realize if you learn them, and you learn how to utilize them. So that's what this is about. And anyway, thank you for the request. don't even get macaroni down here, guys. The macaroni down here, they put sugar in. The Philippines has a whole different culture, guys. Their food, I really don't like it, to be honest with you. Only thing I like down here they got is some of their cakes and some of their, bacon. What they call lechon, when they roast the pig. You know, then I take it, fry it up after it's, been roasted. But yeah, we don't have all the foods that you guys might think here in the Philippines. And we don't have beans. I miss beans. I love beans. God, I love them. They have these things called, what are they called? What we call beans again, Joe? What do you call them? Mungos. Little bitty like chickpeas. And that's about the only beans they have. Hard to find, lima beans, navy beans, that kind of thing. I usually have to try to find somewhere and buy a canned pork and beans or something if I want to get beans. Wow, well, good for you. Yes, good for you. And God bless you. Mission work is a very honorable thing. So, be a good place to come. There's a lot of open territory for that. Diet, like cornbread. Guys, you can't eat cornbread. Guys, you can't even find cornmeal on the shelves down here. They don't use that. Uh, if you eat cornbread, I'm from Alabama. We love cornbread. They just don't do it. In fact, they don't even put salt or pepper on the table around in a restaurant. You go to Burger King, or McDonald's and ask for salt. You might get a little plastic baggie if they can find it back there wrapped up look like a sack of dope. That's the only way I know how to describe it. They don't have salt and pepper accoutrements over here like we do. It's just a whole different diet. So good luck to you, and thank you. You don't need to donate, just donate your time. That's what I need, you guys watching the channel, my videos. Yeah, cornbread is awesome. I love it. Yeah, I like, I like crackling cornbread. Y'all don't know what that is. You buy some of that, what y'all call, we call them bacon hens, fat. Fry them up, boil them good, put them in your cornmeal, and then bake them. Son, what you talking about? That's just a southern thing. I love cornbread. We just don't have it. And I do the quick fry in America when I'm there, because you can put on a little frying pan, a little grease, and egg, and a couple of, shots of water and milk and salt. You can whip it up in 2 or 3 minutes. I love them. Fried cornbread is what I eat. Why am I here or there, whatever that says? I'm leaving here, guys. The economy, a lot of bad memories in America, just a myriad of reasons. I retired from the church. You don't make much money working for a church, so I don't have a big retirement salary. So over here, my money goes a little farther. Plus, I'm actually helping out this family here, get some kids through college. It gives me a purpose, to keep hanging around. Anyhow, that's why I'm here. But guys, if y'all have any questions, please ask them. I'll be glad to answer them for you if I can. I want you guys to know I appreciate you stopping in, and I hope that you'll learn something by watching the channel or watching these lives. And that's my goal, that we all learn. Learn about how to find, notes on your guitar, major and minor scales. It looks to me like I gotta work on my majors. I know my minors, I gotta work on my majors. I do, I just don't know. New York, hello New York. I think I said New York. I can't play none of their music, I don't know it. Start spreading the news. I'm bleeding dead. Wanna be a part of it. I'm trying to learn New York because I get asked for that song a lot. Because of Frank Sinatra. I play country and western, guys, if you can't tell, but I try to play all kind of music. Yeah, that's my point. Try to learn all kind of music, fellas, and that's what this is about. And the dogs are getting worked up about something. Let me see. Look at here, Chaco. What is it? Excuse me, fellas. I got to see what the door opened for. I don't want to push it. What is it, Tracy? This is the other. What? What? Okay, they're barking at the kids out here playing. Anyway, there's another guitar over there. What did I say? There's at least a couple of y'all still here. So, fellas, if you have any questions about music, I hope you'll ask me. I hope you'll consider looking at my channel. I appreciate you tuning in. And that's what I do. Very basic music stuff. Nothing, I'm not so chemo or what Yuki, whoever the professor is at Berkeley. But I study music and I'm trying to learn more. I should have learned a long time ago. But basic stuff to help you get playing is what this is about. Let me pull this back. The Smiths. Frank. Where you from? I'm from Alabama. I'm from Alabama, Pentagrovers. I think that's what your name is. Yeah. If you can't tell by my accent, I'm a Southerner. To the bone, Southern. Too indistinct, whatever that is. I'm not sure. Too indistinct. Anyhow, fellas, any other questions or comments, please ask me while you're here about what I'm doing and why as an old man on YouTube and all that such. I'll be glad to answer it for you. I try to promote basic music theory and one in the pink. Whatever. Yeah, and guys, oh my God. That's what I do, basic music. I got a guitar over here, I got one over there in the corner, and I got 2 or 3 others strewn around the house. Basic music tutorials. And there's the puppies again. This one's going up on the couch. This one guarding the door. All right, now what? 2 in the stink, 1 in the pink. I'm not sure what that means. But fellas, if you have any questions, please ask them. If you don't, I really don't know what to tell you. If you got a question about chords or guitar or anything like that, that's really what this is about. I've got about 650 videos on my channel. Songs I broke down, different genres. So maybe there'd be one there you like. No, I don't have roosters to fight. They do that old, can I play with a tooth instead of a chip? A tooth. Can you play with a tooth? I don't even play. I play with my fingers, guys. Huh? Unsa? Nora, I think there's somebody here asking something. Walang boat. Okay. What are you doing, my dear? I'm trying to promote a music guitar tutorial channel here. I done laid it down, man. I'm tired of plucking. There's nothing over there. Basic guitar channel, guys. And I don't, if y'all can see here, I mean, I pick with my thumb. As far as if the tooth or chip was a referral to my dentures, I don't have them with me. If it bothers you, I would suggest you move on because I'm just comfortable. When you get to this point in life, you get that way. Out of 10, how did I learn guitar? It depends on how much you want to learn it. You'll find that your desire takes a lot of the heart out of it. Depends on your desire. Your ability to learn anything is commensurate with your desire to learn it. But I ain't gonna tell you no story now. It was hard for me to bang out a C chord. It took me about 3 weeks, I think. It ain't natural to put our fingers on steel strings, guys. And you can see my calluses aren't great, but you can see how they wore my fingers in there. So it depends on your desire. Out of 10, $100 donation. Guys, I don't have a donation thing yet, but I'm going to put one up there if y'all want to chunk something in that coffee jar or whatever they call it. I can buy me some more strings. That's mainly what I usually run out of around here, strings. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Hello there for whoever said hi, Gramps. Yuki, is that what that is? Thanks for tuning in, fellas. I'm here again promoting a basic guitar tutorial channel, 3-chord country. What does it say? How did you found about new song back in the 60s? Imagine radio, TV. Yeah, you're exactly right. Back in the 60s, we had radios. Those of us that had electricity. I come from the country, so for a long time, we didn't have no electricity. So I was behind on everybody else listening to music on the radio. But TV, jukeboxes, and yeah, mostly radios, I guess would be the thing. And then back in them days, they had this little round TV screen. Y'all seen it? I mean, y'all seen those? And when we finally got TV, I think I was 12 years old before I ever really saw a TV. 10, 11, somewhere in there before I ever really saw a TV. So, yeah, but radio problem. And probably you hear the neighbor hollering it out the next door there if you lived in in town. Out in the country, you go to a Friday night get together and shindig and wang dang, whatever they call it, and they play music there. But it was mostly old gospel, Southern gospel, with a hint of bluegrass in it that I couldn't really ever play. But Southern bluegrass, I guess I just call it Southern gospel, country rock gospel. Yeah. So, any other questions, fellows, or comments about the channel and what I'm doing here? I would ask you guys to look at my videos on my YouTube channel. That's where I get credit. I'm trying to get monetized to a point, where I can get the commercials y'all see on here. Get advertisement paid for on my channel. Get off the meth. Yeah, yeah. Please get off the meth if you're on it, fellas. Anyhow, any other questions? Any other requests for a chord progression for a song? Because that's what this is about, guys. Music stuff. If y'all had just tuned in, that's guitar over yonder and one over there. I just wrote it down because I'm tired. In fact, I may have to cut this off in a minute. The neighbors are playing karaoke. You could probably hear it. And they, I don't know how many blocks away, but down here, or they play it usually wide open. Obla dee, obla da, yeah. Obla dee, obla da, 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 da. I don't know the chords for it. Yeah. Who did that? Obla dee, obla da. Somebody did it. I can't remember their name right now. Guys, I'm gonna play a few more licks and I'm gonna get off of here. Uh, just to emphasize the point. Learn chords, and I hope you'll check out my channel. Here's one called Layla. That's a D minor, guys. And if you can do a double pull off on the A and D, it makes it sound better. That's a riff to Layla. Those, what is this? The chord progression, I think it is dense. C, D, E, I don't remember, but the verse is. But the main riff is that. That's the main riff to it. And what does that say? Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it now? The karaoke is getting louder. Fellas, this is a great time for me to say thank you for tuning in. But if you look out that window there and hear that karaoke, they probably on the beach down there. But it interferes with me doing lives. So, anyhow, thank you for tuning in. Please consider subscribing. Till the next time, peace out from Three Chord Country down in the Philippines.